Please welcome to the City Club.
So today, the City Club is happy to bring to its podium,
ladies and gentlemen,
I present, on behalf of the City Club of Cleveland,
Eric Gordon.
Eric S. Gordon. Eric Gordon.
Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon, Chief Executive Officer,
CEO of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District.
CEO Eric Gordon.
As I began preparing for my 11th State of the Schools address, I had to pause to consider the moment itself.
A friend and colleague of mine told me, Eric, you will either be our best superintendent or our last.
I knew then and affirm today that we had a moral obligation not to retreat, but to venture forward.
We simply cannot continue to wait for help to come from Columbus or from Washington, D.C., or from anywhere else. It's clear that the solutions to the academic and financial challenges we face in Cleveland, or for that matter, in Detroit, in Washington, in Chicago, in Los Angeles, or in any other city, they must come from within our own school communities.
I also need to thank 6,875 people. These are the CMSD educators who work in our classrooms and our schools, on our buses and in our offices, in our cafeterias and on our playgrounds, people who serve in countless ways to support our children every single day. Most of our educators are at work right now with our scholars, but a few are here today, and I ask that we take a moment to acknowledge each of them on behalf of all 6,875 of us for the hard work every single day.
What are the district plans for our children who are homeless? What progress are in place to help these families?
So unfortunately, it is a part of our reality that at any given time, about 5% of our students live in homelessness. And over the course of a year, 10% of our students have experienced homelessness. That's a fact of our community. I mentioned this notion of say yes to education. This is one of those things that Say Yes to Education will help us do for everyone in the city, is make sure those services are available exactly when a student and a family needs it. If we've learned anything from the past 18 months, I hope it is that the core infrastructure of our communities must be designed for the many and not for the few.
We all know there will come a day when COVID-19 is conquered, a day when we can go back to normal. But should we? What if this isn't just a pause? What if this is, instead, a reset? What if this is our chance to closely examine the inequities that exist in our communities and think differently about how to address them?
Thank you again for joining me today and allowing me to share the bright state of our Cleveland Public Schools.